Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Now, in regards to Arsenal and South American scouting, I don't want to say something's wrong because clearly, like all clubs, there's essentially scouts in every corner of the world. But in regards to Arsenal, South American players, now we've had Gilberto Silva, we've had Silvinho, we've had a couple of South American players in it. But you ain't really we ain't seen one for a minute. Like, who's South American like that in our side? There probably is off the top of my head. There's Torreira, there's one more, but there's not really the Brazilians, the Argentines, and things like that. Obviously, Torreira's here. Technically, you could say Ospina and Martinez, but fair enough, Martinez. But Ospina was bought from a European club, as was Torreira. We didn't get them when they were in their respective homelands. So, to which I say, why have we stopped scouting in South America, or what's our ambition or model in regards to South America now? Because we've previously missed out on Di Maria. That's actual fact. There's been a couple other players we know, Arsenal fans, and definitely other football fans. The whole we tried to sign this, and do that is a running joke. So yeah, there's been problems. First and foremost, I'd probably say that is a lot of that might be down to work permits, because I do remember someone saying that in regards to, I think Wenger said it in regards to Di Maria. We typically know a lot of players in South America, it's more lucrative, or it's easier for them to go and play in Ukraine or Spain, or I even think to a degree Germany and even France, to get around work permit problems that if that go against us at Arsenal. Because if you haven't played an X amount of times for your country, it's very difficult to get you a work permit, or if you're not a household name like that. Obviously, there's special talent visas and all these ways of getting around it, as we did for Gabriel when we signed him for Villarreal, because despite him playing for a European club, he never played enough times to initially say, all right, cool, you want to go sign for Arsenal, sign for them. It was a fair case of, all right, you want to go sign for Arsenal, give us a special talent thing. So if it's work permits, if it's, again, we've had probably, when we do sign people that need work permits and we need to find them a sort of temporary home to then eventually come back to Arsenal, there's always been a problem. You look at Vela's loan spell. Okay, cool. Vela's not South American, but you get the point. Vela's loans didn't really go to plan. You look at Wellington Silva. You look at Pedro Bafilo. You look at Samuel Galindo of I think it was from Bolivia. All of them had to be loaned out numerous times before ultimately they were let go. I know it's completely different region, but even if you look at Kelechi Nwakwe, he's been palmed off to Portugal now with Porto B. Hopefully makes his first team appearance. Very highly rated within the club, but he couldn't get a work permit problem. So if we work permit, he had an issue with that. So if we bring it back to South America, is that an issue? Clearly, scouting South America has served us some sort of purpose, because Martinez is now a third choice goalkeeper and things like that. But whether it's the Galindos, Silvers, and Pedro Bafilos, some of you probably baffled as to what names they are, and if I'm making it up. We couldn't get them contracts. Between finding suitable temporary homes for them to go, have we conceded that South America is not the thing for us? Because if we have, then in fact we even missed out on that young Maximilian Romaro, who went to PSV after getting injured, and we were in for him. So between missing targets, work permits, temporary homes, there seems to be an issue. And similar, I do think Arsenal lag behind when it comes to the Portuguese market, and definitely South American, because look how much, in fact, the Americas full stop. I mean, Lozano could have been brought to this club for pennies essentially, and now he's costing minimum 50 mil for PSV probably to even want to hear what you have to say. And these are bands Arsenal ain't got. Richarlison, alright, people are getting gassed and running. He's a good player, but people are running away with and putting him on a pedestal he's not currently. But if you imagine if we brought him, well, I mean, even, alright, cool, he never had work permit issues. Watford managed to grab him. If we imagine we grabbed him, Watford actually beat Ajax to him because of Marco Silva allegedly. So if we could have sold him the carrot, what could we have done? If we haven't got the money to sign certain players and throw certain fees at players, then for me the scouting has to be on point. Because if we okay, it's easy for me to sit here, and it's not as easy as just sitting here and saying pardon me people, if we did X, Y, and Z. But if we was to sign someone competent, Lozano, Jimenez, for example, from Madrid, before he actually went to Madrid, if I remember rightly. These sort of people. Dybala as well, once upon a time, even when he was in Italy, we had the chance. If we signed these players and the scouting was on point, yeah, you could say fighting the likes of City, and it looks like Liverpool now to a degree, and historically based on the money, United, it would still be an issue. But it'd be an easier fight. You have two choices. You either adapt to what they're on, or you scout players better and you improve what you have better. None of which are easy, but there's something wrong. Like, have we given up in South American talents? Because I ain't really seeing a South American talent brought in like that for like we used to. Obviously, Torreira's there, but you get why that's completely different. Yeah, man. If I carry on anymore, I'm just gonna simply be rambling. So on that note, guys, deluded, get a comment, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.